Wouldn't the podcast be so much better if I spoke like this all the time?
Hello, I am your host, Zach, and I know a lot about Doctor Who.
And I'm also your host, Cassie, and I do not.
If the show ends, tell my wife, okay. And welcome back to another episode of Who is My Doctor?
Who is my doctor?
Who is indeed. I'm your host, Zach, and I know a lot about Doctor Who.
And I'm also your host, Cassie. And where do I even start? Okay.
Are you ready for us to get back to the modern series? We've had
There's no canine, though. Yes, but then I also know that I will be sorely disappointed that there is no
robot dogs.
No robot dog. No Sarah Jane Smith.
Well, today we are going to today we're going to watch a couple of prequel shorts that happened right before the 50th anniversary. They were part of it. There's a part of it that feels weird because when we would do like shorts or mini-sodes, these are like Patreon exclusives. They're just like little cute things for us to do. But I thought this one was so important that we probably should do it as an actual episode.
What is so
the 50th anniversary is called The Day of the Doctor.
Okay.
And this is, as you can see, called The Night of the Doctor. This is basically a prequel leading into the story that will be The Day of the Doctor.
So what about like the afternoon?
The tea time of the Doctor.
The twilight of the Doctor. The golden hour of the
brunch
Doctor.
of the Doctor.
Are you hungry? You've mentioned tea time and brunch. Do we need to take a break so you can eat? I'm making a joke about time over here. You're talking about food.
The breaking dawn of the Doctor.
Yeah, thank you. The new moon of the Doctor.
The eclipse of the Doctor.
Mm-hmm.
The midnight sun of the Doctor.
Mm-hmm.
This is the skin of a killer canine.
What?
How long have you been 900? What?
I will repeat myself. How long have you been 900?
Yes. I don't want to spoil too much for it but when we last left the modern series, Clara had just dove into the timeline of the Doctor.
I'm sorry. I'm really distracted by thinking about something else. This is the jelly of a baby doctor.
Pretty good.
Thanks.
So when we had last left the modern series, Clara had just taken a jump into the Doctor's timeline and found the Doctor that broke the promise, as we saw played by John Hurt.
Yes.
But we don't really know much about that Doctor. We don't know really anything about him other than what he did was in the name of peace, but not in the name of the Doctor.
I know nothing.
Yeah, so I don't want to spoil too much. I will tell you that the Night of the Doctor is about a woman named Cass.
Okay.
So I feel like at the very least you'll have a kinship with her.
I'll hear somebody calling their name and then go, huh?
It'll just be Cass, pay attention. We're doing a podcast. Pay attention. It's be Matt Smith coming out of the TV and shaking you around a little bit.
I wake up like Alice in Wonderland in the animated one, where I've just been sleeping on the couch with Bailey in my lap.
Mm-hmm. But so because this is only a 7-minute short, and the other one is called The Last Day, it's only 3 minutes long. I don't really feel like we can do profacies for something so short.
Oh, okay.
So instead, I will just ask you: do you have any thoughts as to what could be the prequel to the Day of the Doctor?
Dude, I don't even know who I am. Do you think I know?
I can't be Cass. Cass is in the TV right now.
Yeah, it's one-tracked mind. All I'm thinking is Doctor Who. As soon as we start this, I can finish my toast. I am like a little monkey in the zoo. I do a trick. I get a grape.
All right. Well, I guess you and I will just get going here then. I do think you're going to enjoy this, if for no other reason than because I have to tell you right now, a few episodes ago, I lied to you.
This is about vampires. I was right. Tis the night of the Doctor.
You'll see what I mean. This episode of Who Is My Doctor is brought to you by the funniest joke you've ever heard. Told really, really fast. Classic. And we are back from the night of the Doctor and the last day.
Hey, buddy. You were holding out on me.
I was indeed. I did a little fib. But I specifically wanted
You want to know the worst part?
What's that?
I knew. I forgot.
I
because
told you,
the algorithm for I make it a specific point to not engage in any like Doctor Who stuff on my specific like social medias, just so that way I don't get spoilers for myself.
Mm-hmm.
But as you do when you are a 13-year-old trapped in the body of a 20-something-year-old woman, when I find something I like, I just have to surround myself with photos.
Mm-hmm.
And I did stumble. I do remember stumbling upon this McGann. Now, because I went, oh no, this is something I shouldn't see, my brain went, rebuke.
And I had even deliberately told you that was a 60th anniversary thing, so not something we would see for a while. Even so that way, even if you did remember it, you would remember it as being something we're not going to get to for a while.
Well, you
can let it go.
I also do make it a point of if there is stuff that I am not supposed to know, I do try to flush it pretty quick.
Yeah, and so I had
I'm a good little robot, Cassie.
So I had deliberately not done that because I wanted you to get the surprise of seeing him. Because the thing is, a lot of people didn't get that surprise when this dropped on YouTube, and it was supposed to come out on like the day before the day of the Doctor came out, but but it had been leaked that Paul McGann was in this short. And so to try and like cut people off from seeing the leak and having it spoiled for them, they released the short early. But a lot of people had like knew Paul McGann was coming back for this little short. And, you know, I really wanted to try and save that for you, especially because the word Paul McGann says the most in this short is Cass.
My name.
like Cass. He says it so many times right in a row, trying to get her to open the door. Or then Cass, I apologize.
I loved it. That's my name. That's half of my name.
That's the nickname some people know you by.
That's the nickname I call myself.
Yeah.
If people in the wild call me that, it takes me off guard, frankly. That is a very, very me sort of name. But
yes, your handsome haunted Victorian doll.
Yes.
With his shorter hair, but still lovely
He's
curls.
So handsome.
Like it's weird. He seems almost more handsome as he's now older. Like there's a wizened features to him now.
Yes, I know that in interviews he has said that he doesn't feel much like a doctor, just or being honored as the eighth is like such a blessing, but he doesn't feel at all like he's earned it.
Mm-hmm. Because he was the doctor for 2 weeks, basically,
or like the doctor for a movie and later on then a short.
Yeah, which is interesting because he simultaneously like did the fewest amount of filming because he did his one movie and then he did this little short, but outside of that he held the title of the present Doctor for 9 years.
Yeah,
only. I guess really 7 years if you include the Schalke Doctor. But until Eccleston came along, there wasn't an official 9th Doctor to replace McGann.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was, I really like that they brought him in for this.
Mm-hmm.
There's a a rumor / myth, I don't know, that Paul McGann was meant to be the War Doctor, that John Hurt was, that basically the BBC, so the story that Moffat tells is that he didn't think that McGann's version of the Doctor felt like he could be the Doctor during the Time War.
No,
not this like dark incarnation that he had wanted him to feel like, that had to make like dark decisions.
Truly, War Doctor is quote unquote, it's just a phase, Mom.
But the rumor is that the BBC did not want it to be Paul McGann because of the failure of the TV movie. They thought that Paul McGann could not basically take that role. I don't buy that. I think Moffat's version is true. I don't see why the BBC would think, well, the TV movie flopped, so we can't bring Paul McGann back, but we'll still do a 7-minute short form. Sure. That doesn't make any sense to me.
That sounds like saving face.
Yeah. I don't think,
instead of saying like, we just don't think he would be a good fit. Me.
Yeah, I
have it be a business numbers.
I believe very firmly that it is, that Moffat was just like, I don't think McGann's version works for this. I didn't want to step on his thing. I do like that in this, he names a whole lot of companions. Those are all companions from his audio dramas. So when he names like Charlie, Kraz, those are all from when he did Big Finish dramas while the show was off the air. So they also sort of canonize the adventures that he went on in the show itself, which I think is a really nice touch. It's a really nice way of like, it's
classy.
Yeah. Of honoring all those actors and writers and editors and people that kept the show alive while the show wasn't going. So I think that was a really great touch. And I really like the short. I like that they bring this almost like mystical element with the Sisterhood of Karn.
See, whenever I hear Karn, though, especially when it's spelled with a K, I just feel like they're mispronouncing corn.
Hey, you want some corn on the curb?
Not the corn I was referring to at all, but sure. Sure, you Midwest
you want some popcorn, and we can go down to the local arena and listen to the band Karn.
Sure. If that's the way you wanted to take the bit, and I'm not gonna redact that.
But yeah, I think they add this like witchy element to it, like where it's like the Time Lord science is elevated here. Drink my potion.
Yeah, I know that you say that a lot of Doctor Who is science. There's so much magic.
Yeah, it's science fantasy
and mysticism in Doctor Who that when you have something like the Sisterhood of Old Women.
The Sisterhood of the Flame of Eternal Boredom. Eternal Life. The same thing. Utter boredom. That's what it was. Sorry.
I do like that 4 minutes. That's ages. If I get bored, bring me a TV. Knitting. Chess.
A couple of books. Anyone for chess?
I went, wow. Either my hobbies are really basic or this is my doctor. Those are all things I do too.
TV, knitting, chess.
I mean, I crochet, but
yeah,
I play a fair amount of chess. I watch TV.
You read a couple of books.
I'm more than you.
True enough. And I liked it that when he does regenerate, they use like an old picture of John Hurt, so that you get the sense that he was also the Doctor for a while too. Because we have old John Hurt at the end of the Name of the Doctor, and it also in the 50th he will be old John Hurt.
Yeah.
So, but I like the idea that there's a story there that the journey of the War Doctor took a long time.
I like the idea that his name is Old John Hurt. You can only refer to him as Old John Hurt.
Yeah, they had taken that image from a BBC movie he had done in the 90s, I think.
Okay.
So it was just in their archives of stuff.
So it is with the intention of showing that this is something that is this Time War took a long time.
Took a toll. It took a long time and took a toll on him physically. I'm quite fond of it. I think it does a good job of setting up,
like Obama before and after his presidency.
Well, I also think it does a good job of setting up why that Doctor is different and why he had to be different.
Yeah.
So I think it's a good setup. And then we watched The Last Day, which was an interesting little first-person movie.
It felt very video gamey, which I think was kind of the point.
Yeah, I think it's more just to like set up like the vibes of the time more. Where they're like, yeah, no one can get through even two of these sky trenches. We've set up 400.
Let alone 400. See, zoom into that blob in the distance. It's probably a bird. Definitely not a Dalek.
We definitely can't have a single Dalek flying around. If we see a single Dalek, we're all dead and gonna die, and we're gonna scream and cry and piss ourselves.
We're gonna be so angry if there's one Dalek. That's definitely a bird. Zoom in on that. Oh, no.
Whoa, that's a Dalek-shaped bird.
Whoa,
Who gave that bird a laser gun and a plunger?
That is a single Dalek. Oh, shit. Now there's like 100.
There's 400 of them. They each took down one trench.
I did laugh at the fact that their like fort was called Arcadia because I grew up in Southern California, not 2 cities away from the city of Arcadia. So I went, oh man,
the safest city in the country.
No, this is gonna make me sound really kind of racist. But I went, okay, so that fort is just different types of Asian.
Arcadia.
Well, that's what we called it. It's Arcadia.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
I mean, it like colloquially.
Yeah, I figured.
I don't really know if the people of Arcadia are super into that, but I can tell you, I learned how to drive there, which says something about me. That I'm a really good, aggressive driver, baby. I own the road. The road is mine, and you're just on it. But yeah, I'm sure that the food in that fort was phenomenal. Aromatic, spicy.
Good use of MSG.
Oh my God. They have barrels, one for gunpowder, one for MSG.
Better not mix them up.
Nope.
Guys, the noodles seem to give me a tummy ache.
Guys, these guns are like really tasty. Like,
you should try the miso pistol.
Like, oh my God, I've never been so interested in eating my armory before, but like, yum. Yeah, that was the only note I wrote for both of these was just Arcadia. That's it. Because then the follow-up to that would either be it's the city in Southern California or therefore is just video games. And you have people defeating Dalek against
I mean, that's what it looked like. They were just leaning down into these like television screens to like look at stuff. Yeah,
this is very video game coded. I would really love to see Dalek play air hockey. I think that would be really silly because with its limited range of motion, I actually think Dalek might be quite good at it.
Well, and even if it loses, it would just exterminate the one that won.
Just blow up the entire table.
Yeah, but well, we took a long time to get through all of this stuff here.
Hold on. DDR Dalek. There's something there, Zach. DDR Dalek.
Dancing Dalek Revolution.
Dancing Dalek. Circle all the way back around, baby.
Tap dancing Daleks from like 2 episodes ago. I don't
even remember when we made that bit. We circled all the way back. We can end now. The whole show is over.
We never watch the 50th. It's just done.
My God, when 2 ADHD people have a conversation and you can bring it back to the original point you made, and that's how you know that the conversation is over.
Well, we took a long time to get through our anniversary specials. We've seen 6 different anniversary specials, I believe. We saw the 10th, the 20th, the 25th, the 30th, and now the 40th. And then now, we saw 5 total anniversary specials then. And now we've seen these prequels leading up to it. We saw an old 60s Doctor Who movie. And now we're going to go see the 50th anniversary special that I saw in a movie theater. Are you?
You big nerd.
I did indeed see it at the local AMC in Oklahoma, back in Oklahoma.
You nerd.
Are you excited to get to the 50th? Are you looking forward to it? Do you have any?
Hey, I'm just here for the ride, baby.
You're here for the ride, baby? All right.
Yeah, I'm waiting for more canine, but I don't think I'm going to get that anytime soon. Just have to look up at my little canine tiki cup you got me for Christmas and go, there he is.
My boy.
That's my son.
Well, I am certainly looking forward to watching it with you because it was a big moment for me in my Doctor Who fandom. I think it was the moment that made me realize like just how important the show was to me.
This is my whole life.
I'm going to annoy the hell out of someone with this later.
Again, FNERD. That stands for fucking nerd.
Well, we'll find out just how big of a nerd you are on the next episode of Who Is My Doctor?
I'm not a nerd, Zach. If anything, I'm a dork.
I don't know, Cassie. You got pretty excited when Paul McGann showed up. You made an audible gasp.
Who wouldn't? There's at least one other person that listens to this podcast that also would have a similar reaction. I know for a fucking fact. Get her on the phone. She's probably working. Don't get her on the phone.
Well, we'll find out. We'll see how big a nerd reaction Cassie has on the next episode of Who Is My Doctor?
Playing it cool as a cucumber. Who is my doctor?
Who is indeed. And now we finally come to the end of our long, long journey to the 50th anniversary. I hope you all had a good time while we took this scenic route to get there, because next week we finally get to sit down and watch The Day of the Doctor. Does it hold up? What will Cassie think? How many times will I cry? The only way to find out is by sticking around. So I hope you all are excited for next week, or if you'd like to hear us talk about the 50th anniversary right now, you can find us over on Patreon at patreon.com/whoismydoctor, where for as little as $1 a month, you can get access to episodes of this podcast a whole week early. That's right, our episode on the Day of the Doctor is live there right now. Special thanks as always to our Big Daddy Dalek patrons, Andrew Blewett, David Gansel, Travis Aiken, and Daniel Lindgren. We'll see you all next Tuesday, because next Tuesday is a very special Who's Day.